Hiya, come on in, get cozy. Everyone is staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone is going to have a super Saturday. This is a new moon in Sagittarius reading. I was going to do it yesterday, but yesterday it was a bit chaotic, to say the least. I had to go get my Mimi checked, and we have to take Sheba with us because we can't leave her. I ain't got the heart inside me to leave her at home on her own. I just haven't got it. But yeah, you have to take Sheba. Sheba doesn't like the car. I mean, I actually took a video of him. When my daughter, I had to go in somewhere, and she looked after Mimi. She rang me like 3 times. I'd only been gone a minute. Mimi started having a panic attack. And when I took her into the vet, she had PTSD. She started having a panic attack. She was clinging to me. She did not want, she must have thought I was going to leave her. Oh, it was so cute. But it was really, really, really like high stress yesterday. And we wanted to get the shopping. So, I had to sit in the car. My daughter had to go and get the shopping. And she was messaging me to say, like, Snap, we're going on Snap. Like, is this what you want? Is this what you want? I was like, oh my word, this is why I wanted to go do it. But we got there in the end, But last night I was just I couldn't have done a reading in the state that I was. It took me time to calm down. But here we are. I want to thank all my lovely subscribers for being here, for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your emails. I appreciate every single one of you. And for all who've donated, honestly, you're just amazing. Like, you really are. Like, you really made things possible. Like, Mimi would not have been able to have that operation if it hadn't been for the GoFundMe. And now the next operation is like, I don't know. I don't know what to do for the best. Do I do this full hysterectomy? Is she got, she's strong. She's like, it's never happened. But I'm like taking extra care of her. Like, I'm picking her up. I'm not letting her go jumping. They said, don't let her jump on anything. I've had to take all my couches, cushions off the couch, put them all on the floor, so she's got like a step down, soft landing. I'm not allowing her to jump over the step to go out, so I lift her over the step, lift her back in, lift her into bed. It's like, it's tough, but she's worth it every second. Anyway, I'm going to ring my little ball before I start, so if you don't want to hear it, cover your ears now. That was a nice little present I got off someone. But anyway, yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone. So I heard someone say, you're not allowed to say Merry Christmas, you've got to say Happy Holidays. No one's going to tell me how to speak. I'm sorry, but there's enough laws in the land without that going on. I'm not dealing with that. What do you want to do? Do you want to go out, Sheba? You want to go out there? You'll be back. But yeah, let's get into this new moon reading and see what these say. The new moon signifies the start of a new cycle, new beginnings, and a time to plant new seeds. This card represents the fresh energy of new beginnings and encourages you to set new intentions and manifest your deepest desires. The time is ripe for seeking new opportunities. Moon in Sagittarius. Be prepared to be adaptable, as plans you have laid may take an unexpected course. So true that. Things can change at the last minute. Like, I had plans and mine just changed within one phone call. Boom. That was it. Everything changed. And now I'm on a different course now. New moon is Sagittarius, the explorer's adventure. This is a time for exploration, learning, and expansion. Use Sagittarius energy to pursue your passions and expand your horizons. And I was reading this astrology thing, and it says that Virgo, me, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Gemini is a very significant time right now. Very powerful time. And I feel like it's either everything's going to go extremely wrong or everything's going to go extremely right. There's no middle ground here. It's going to be one or the other. Last night I was dreaming. I had this dream, and honestly, I don't know why. Tokyo. It's something about Tokyo, because in my dream I had a t-shirt on and it said Tokyo. That's the only thing that it said on it. But as I'm wearing this t-shirt, it started to rain. And I was with this other person. I don't know if this was an angel. She had like a long coat and it was a woman. She was with me. And the guided me into this shelter, or they were following me to the shelter, whichever. But we both ended up in this shelter from the rain. Now, straight away, I looked online, rain, Tokyo, because I'm thinking, what message is Spirit sending me here? You know, because it's a very specific place and a very specific message, obviously. And I feel like there's going to be some rain in Tokyo because I feel like it's the rainy season anyway. But it could be, there could be something. People need to take shelter from the rain. That is a message, very significant. But it was a crazy dream. I was having loads of dreams last night. It was like, whoa, it was like I moved. And I was like designing my house and like everything was like, it was such a weird dream. But there's something about rain in Tokyo. And also, which is really horrific, when I looked on the news for Tokyo, 2 people in the 30s, a man and wife, got trapped inside a sauna. And they had no injuries on them. They were just got locked in. And the fumes from the coals, the carbon monoxide poisoning, finished them off. Now there was no doorknobs on the inside or the outside. So they've gone in there and they've become trapped. And they've died from the fumes, which is horrific. And really, my heart goes out to their families. That's you know what I mean? Both in the 30s. But anyway, enough waffling on, right? But, I'm just saying what I'm seeing, what's been going on. But there's something about Tokyo and the rain. I've got strength here, the first card that I've seen. And the 3 of Cups, and it's exactly what I've just seen. This could be some kind of celebration here. Or it could be something with a group, But we're going to get into this. I do have another reading after this. Look, I just split out the 3 of Cups again. There's definitely something here. Could be very, celebrating, which everybody is, isn't there? Well, I feel like a lot of people who celebrate Christmas. But to me, I've got a lot of bad memories for Christmas. I've got some good ones. But as a child, bad memories. I don't feel like there's anything that was good. It was always like, my parents used to get drunk and argue and fight and smash things up, and when we stabbed it. I've not got a lot of good memories. I wish I did. I mean, we did used to go to my real dad on Boxing Day. So we kind of had like 2 Christmases, and my real dad used to get us the best presents, like the big presents, like bikes and everything. It was just so. Oh, we've got 4 of 1s here, 11. Wishes coming true. Yeah. Oh, I think my light's just gone out. I thought it's gone a bit dark. And my candle. I need to make some more candles. I thought, hey, it's just gone a bit dark in here. Oh, yeah, I've run out of candles. Well, I've got lots of big ones, but I'm saving them. Yeah, I've got no candles left. Oh, I've got one here. Oh dear. I just noticed that candle went out. I think there's a bit left in this one, but I need to make some more. Did that just go out? Ooh. We had the power cut the other day. It was ridiculous. But it was the timing of it. I don't know if that's going to stay alight. Anyway, we have a candle lit. Now, there still could be something going on. Chaos. Oh, I just split it on a 2 of Cups. And an Ace of Crystals. This is Ace of Pentacles. So this is someone receiving a gift. It could be from your other half. Take that as a resonates. But we're going to see what is in this new moon in Sagittarius energy, Spirit. Oh, the Magician and the Moon. Oh, but we've got a 5 of 1s here. Oh, people have been playing around. But this is like, to me, this is like manifesting. You could use the new moon as an opportunity to make set new intentions, let go of old habits. This is a really good time. This, I mean, with the magician and the moon coming out together, I feel like that is a very strong message from spirit. Setting intentions, manifesting. This is like you have people always looking on the outside, for answers when everything is within. You see, I don't know what's going on today. Something is in the air. What's that song? I'm sure it's a Christmas song. Walking in the air. Five of Wands here. This is like arguments, contentions, but look, the Six of Cups is in reverse. So this could be like this past conflict. It's not returning here. And I feel like it's leaving the past behind as well. The Six of Cups being in reverse, leaving whatever past conflicts, leave it in the past. I feel like there's a lot of things resurfacing right now, and it's like, we don't live there. Leave it behind. People, it could also be people dragging things up from the past. And it's like, no. Even people turning around saying, "Oh, remember this." Things that could have happened 10 years ago. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Even what happened yesterday is gone. It doesn't matter. All that matters is the now, the present. I feel like someone manifesting here, someone closing out a cycle. We've got a Two of Cups. We've got justice here. There's some justice coming in, and this could be regarding a relationship. It could be a relationship. I mean, I did a reading the other day, and it was a relationship reading. So with the Two of Cups, I feel like this is. It's very and this is like making a decision. Two of Wands is making a decision, but there's justice here. Yeah, justice sometimes can come in many forms. Justice can be just you healing, moving forward, and maybe going into a new relationship, because a lot of the time people go through such bad relationships that they won't trust again. They're so like damaged inside from whatever badness was there. But I feel like it's like Spirit says, I made the man for the wrecking work. So sometimes we do go into bad relationships to build us up, not to break us down. Heavenly Spirit will never, ever want to destroy you. Everything is done for our own good. Like a parent, like how you parent your children. It's like you might have to punish your children, like take away the devices and things like that. I'm not talking about beating or anything like that, because that's not punishment. It's really not. There's no peace in violence. I feel like you've got to hit them where it hurts without actually hitting, like take a grounding and things like that. Naughty step, you just, little things. But it's like, yeah, you've got to discipline yourself as well. I feel like that Heavenly Spirit, yeah, we've got the Creator here with the Warden of Wands. This is like the King of Wands as well, and I feel like we've got third eye showing on both of these cards. I feel like this is someone who's, can see with your eyes shut. Yeah, this gives me very strong energy here. I mean, the Creator is like the Empress energy, but in a King of Wands. Could be it could be a fire sign. Oh, it could be an air sign as well, but it could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I did say air, so it could be an air as well. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, it's like, yeah, very strong energy out here. There's a lot of love here. I feel like this person's got a lot of love, and it very feminine energy. Because even though this is the King of Wands, this is representing a female. Empress energy again. It's very similar to that reading I did. And it was like, yeah, the Two of Cups came out, that came out, and the King of Wands, all them cards came out. And it's just like, this is a completely different deck, a different reading. but it's obviously in the energy, or, they wouldn't be coming out. Yeah, but we've got the Justice here. Three of Cups and the Sun. I think like there's going to be something to celebrate here. I really do. I feel like there's something going to be something to celebrate. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Oh, yeah, a Three of Wands is making a plan. And she's like, we're going somewhere. And this Chariot is definitely going somewhere. It could be like leaving the past behind, This could be what this is representing. Because we did see the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like leaving the past behind here. Letting go. Letting go, just starting anew. Sometimes people don't know how to heal. If the best thing to do, well, I know what worked for me. Everybody's different. But nature, Mother Nature, being out in nature, being next to the trees, having your feet on the grass, even though it's freezing cold, but just letting yourself heal. I put music on like this, or some kind of healing meditation music, whatever draws you to you, whatever draws to you, whatever sounds like you could listen to. Put on some headphones, go to a quiet place, maybe your bedroom, just lay down, close your eyes, and just be. Just see what comes up. And if you want to cry, release it. Whatever it is, if you want to laugh, laugh. But I feel like this is some kind of release, it's some kind of letting go, especially now in this new moon energy. Oh, I see the Five of Cups. This is like, there's a lot of emotion probably tied to the past. And, a lot, this could be like a morning energy as well. But there's something about being rooted here, grounded. The Six of Cups came out in reverse. You see, this is something leaving this past behind. It's like the past cannot return. It's almost like spirits saying this is not going to happen again, especially when you heal. If you're still in that same energy, you're only going to attract that same energy. But when you say, I'm healing, because healing it doesn't just happen overnight. It is a journey. Sometimes it takes lifetimes to heal. We're always healing. As long as you focus on that, rather than, oh, I'm a victim. If you be in a victim mentality, you're going to stay there. But if you're going to be in a victor mentality, like, I survived this, it's like you've got to give yourself a pat on the back for whatever it is that, you went through in the past. Don't hold it against yourself. Even if other people are trying to hold it against you, you've got to say, no, enough's enough. This is my life. It's my life. Ooh, that flew out. Yeah, look, I feel like somebody resting here. Got a rest in energy, but I'm also seeing the Eight of Daggers, so somebody could be, because I feel like the only prison that we're in, usually people put ourselves in a mental prison, and there's only you that's keeping you there. No, you have to make that change. I feel that with the Four of Daggers is a resting energy, but this person has a sword underneath the bed, it's like, yeah, I've got a star energy again. This, I feel like healing here. You could even, this could even be PTSD, but take that as it resonates. But healing, I feel like healing here. It could even be from a mental illness. A mental illness has a wide spectrum. It's got so much stigma attached to it. Depression is a mental illness. Paranoia is a mental illness. OCD is a mental illness. It's all to do with the mental, the mind, and it doesn't mean that you're mental or you're crazy. If you broke your arm, you'd go get a pot put on it. That's the kind of thing. But I feel like being kind to yourself and resting. I just opened it again. Oh, there's a card that's not the right way there. It was a Three of Cups, but look, there's a Temperance Angel here, and I feel like this is something coming soon with the Eight of Wands. Going from this. This could even mean happening fast. You could just decide to just let go of the past and heal, and the change can happen quite quick. It could be like one day you could be like, oh, I'm in bed feeling sorry for myself, and rightly so, because you could have been through a lot, hell. If you're going through hell, you just keep going. The light is at the end of that tunnel. But yeah, the Two of Wands is like making that decision. I feel like this is the time to make that decision. You're either going to be stuck in the past, which I don't feel like is with the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like a forward movement and deciding that it's no more, I'm not going to waste any more time feeling like this or being in this energy. This is the perfect time here now with the Magician and the Moon to manifest your desires. It doesn't have to be, people think, oh, people's goals are, oh, want to be rich, I want to have this, I want that, but that's not the purpose of life. I really don't feel it is. I feel like that's a big illusion that we've been shown by these celebrities and they've got all this. Some people can be their happiest living in a tent, being free from society, not having bills and stress. That's my dream, to live in the woods or something like that. And I live near the ocean at the minute, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it is beautiful. It's cold. I do like the woods. I'm more drawn to the trees and nature, but I do love the ocean as well. It's so peaceful and calming. Just sitting on the beach and listen to the waves crashing and just looking out on the horizon, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. This world is a beautiful place, but I do feel like we are being run by psychopaths. But the more we heal, even when one person heals, it raises the vibration. Now, these psychopaths don't want us to heal. They want us to stay down and, in the low vibration. And when you're in a low vibration, you're more prone to, addictions, low self-esteem, sabotage, self-sabotage and everything. But I feel like this is a breakthrough here. And it could be regarded a Two of Cups. Look, this is putting an end in. This is coming in. We've got a Ten of Cups here. Oh, Spirit, and a Tower. So something sudden. Tower doesn't always have to be something really bad, but I feel like it's a breaking down of the old to make way for something new. Just pretty much like what's happening to the earth. Everybody's like, oh, the world's going to end. The world is going to end. Jesus is coming from the clouds. And not, I feel sorry for people who are really brainwashed, because I was once. And I'm not, I was once, so there's nothing to be ashamed of being brainwashed, because when you're taught something from a young age, it is a brainwashing. But even the Bible says we have to become like babes to the truth again. You have to forget everything that you was ever taught and see things from a different perspective. This is a new beginning, this. It doesn't have to mean a death. I feel like this is you deciding something here to move forward, to heal, leaving this past behind. And this is an ending. This is an ending. And when one door closes, don't you know, another one has already opened. I just seen the Seven of Crystals and I feel like, yeah, this is the planting the seeds for the future here. And gives me a lot of rose quartz. So, a lot of love, a lot of family. It could even be like, being around your family. I feel sorry for the people that are going to be alone at Christmas. I mean, really alone. Not for the ones who've got animals and things, because I'd be quite happy just me and my dogs. But yeah, Christmas, it makes you feel like, I think it makes people feel more lonely if they are alone. But if you're your own best friend, you will never be alone. If you love yourself, you're never going to feel lonely. You're going to love your own company. And, it's a gift for other people to be allowed into your company. Do you know what I mean? Something going on here. Definitely a change. Yeah. A change. This is it. This is the Wheel of Fortune can be like, this is something that is destined to be. I feel like you was meant to go through this. You could have been left out in the cold here. You could have even been homeless. But I feel like it was meant to be. I really do. Everything happens for a reason. And I totally believe that. I don't believe in coincidence. I'm just not that kind of person. Even today, I walked out, when I went to the back door, straight away I see this fog, really thick fog, and there was one crow. I thought, Spirit, I know you're speaking to me. So I feel like the fog is clearing the fog. You know, when I see crows, I always feel like it's ancestors, me. I never see them as a bad bird. Some people do. Look at this. This is seeing something from a different perspective. Instead of being in a 5 of cups, this is like, don't look at what you've lost. Look at what you've got. You know, look how far you've come. Yeah, this judgment, this is you. This is you saying, you know what it is? Today I take a stand. Today I'm going to make a change. It doesn't have to be something massive. It just might be, you know, to no longer be sat in that, to go back to the past. You know, if someone's trying to bring you back to the past or bringing things up from the past, you can just say, no, I'm not, I don't accept that. You know, people have tried to do it to me and I just laugh now. Whereas one time when I wasn't healed, or, you know, before I was healing, it really used to bother me. And I used to feel like I had to defend myself, but you don't. You don't need to defend yourself. Just smile. Just laugh. Just think, well, if that's all you've got, if that's all your ammunition you've got is to bring something up that happened 10 years ago, even 20 years ago, whatever it is, yeah, then that person's stuck in the past and they don't like to see you moving forward. But I feel like this is the time now with the new moon energy. I've been looking for the moon for a long time and I ain't seen it, you know. Where have they hidden it? Yeah, there's a 5 of crystals. I feel like this could have been in the past. This was a past energy, or, you know, this is someone feeling left out in the cold. But the 9 of cups is here, knocking on the door, taking a step up. Again, this is like to healing. You know, a 9 of cups has been in a very emotionally stable place. Yeah, seeing the tower again, this could, something happening suddenly. This could be you, like, saying, that's it, make a change. Gotta make that change. Got the chariot again. Now I'm just going to do, yeah, look, 9 of cups, blessings. Spirit. Blessings, action, yeah, taking action. It's like, just make that change. Make that change. Decide that this is, you're never going to return. The past is, I've just split it on, and you know, spirit is too. I just love how spirit works. But yeah, 9 of cups is healing, very healing, being very an emotionally well placed. You could have a really good cry. Have you not noticed it? If you ever have a really good cry afterwards, feel like a big relief, like a weight has lifted, you know, and you see things from a different perspective, because when you're in that emotional state, you cannot see straight. You can't make decisions either. If somebody trying to make a decision in an emotional state, you're going to be very irrational. You need to be in a rational place. We've got 2 of Pentacles juggling here. That's shuffling, isn't it? Not juggling, but yeah, I get it. Every day I'm shuffling. Every day I'm juggling. We've got the Angel of Peace here. Temperance Angel. Gives me Earth Angel energy. This is very similar, you know, to this reading over there, but this, I feel like this is very personal, this. The Angel of the Temperance Angel is a very healing thing. It's you know, things have to be balanced out. So if you've spent most of your life being in bad relationships and, you know, just, or being around bad people, I feel like it was for your good and not for the bad. Like Spirit says, I made the man for the wrecking work. And that, I feel like, yeah, to build you up and not to bring you down. I had to cancel my coffee. I was so devastated. I was like, I can't justify spending that much money on coffee when I just can't do it for myself. Honestly, I don't know why. I can be kind to others, but to myself, I'm like, no, I don't justify me getting it. Can't afford it. We've got the Fool here, the Angel of Innocence, and I feel like this is taking this bold new step. The Fool this is a totally new beginning, starting all over again. Yeah, just beginning again. It's like, yeah, every day is a chance to start again. Every day. A new beginning. Yeah, 2 of Cups, partnership, confirmation, come through Spirit. So this is a new beginning. I feel like Spirit's like, you know, you need to take this leap of faith here towards this. To maybe, you know, some people are destined to be together. And I don't feel like it's a past person because, yeah, I feel like trust here. Spirit's saying trust. This person has a very solid energy. Could even be a Taurus, you know. Very earthly energy, very solid. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's saying trust. Look, we've got freedom here with the Four of Wands. It's like, you know, that song what I just said. I want to break free. I want to break free from this life. I'm so self-satisfied out of me. I want to break free. God knows. God knows I want to break free. We've got the angel. They've got the angel of success. The world. This is like closing out a cycle successfully. With the moon, this is the angel of dreams. You know, you could be even getting messages in your dreams. Oh, look, I feel like breaking free here from this. Look, free angel of freedom. Again, this is the devil. I feel like breaking free, breaking them chains. Look, he's taking the chains off. Breaking free. And it could even just be breaking free from an addiction or something like that, or from the lower self, you know, or it could even be that your ex was in this energy and you've broke free from this. This gives me breaking free from, you know, your lower self. You know, when you do heal, especially when you do the meditation and things like that, you do raise your vibration. You know, you've got to heal each chakra from the lower self to the higher self. It's like that Kundalini energy that rises up, you know. If you know, you know. But I do, and it comes through healing and deciding to heal and meditating and letting go. Letting go of this. I feel like this is freedom from this. I've seen gossip, yeah, people watching, talking, probably saying, oh, remember that person, oh, remember the 5th of November. That could even resonate for someone. But yeah, don't let anybody else's opinion hold you back from yourself, because if someone sees you going forward, if they're stuck in that energy, they're not going to want to see you come out of that energy. You know, and it's like the devil makes work of like, what is it, idle hands. So I feel like, yeah, if you're not like being busy doing the work of the Most High, you know, which is healing the earth. You heal yourself and you raise the vibration of the earth. This energy wants to like lower the vibration, wants everybody to be living in fear, everybody to be stuck in an addiction. I mean, you know, they make all these medicines illegal because that's what they are, the medicines. Yeah, they are medicine. All these hard things, yeah, are medicine. People abuse them, but only because the medicine and it makes them feel better for temporarily. You know, we're not meant to be on medicines for the rest of our lives. We're meant to be able to get a medicine from the earth that heals us, and then we don't need it anymore. But a lot of people who are stuck in like an addiction, is they're using that pain relief because they're in pain. Because that's what most of medicines are, especially the hard medicines, they're pain relief. Like Mimi, they put her on opioids. She was on opioids. I can't actually say the name because, you know, but that's what she was on. And it is used for pain relief. And you look at all these recreational, you know, things that people use to cover their pain. That's, you know, but they end up getting addicted to it. A lot of people who are in addiction because they've either had an accident and they can't cope with the pain in the body, or they've been through trauma and it masks it, it covers it, but it's still there. You need to heal first. You need to heal the pain, not mask it. We've got uncertainty here. Yeah, maybe because of this gossip. Yeah, got to let go of that. People talking, yeah, take this action, Spirit says. Knight of Wands will take action. The Knight of Wands is like a kind of Q energy. It's like, ew. It's that kind of energy as the Knight of Wands. It's like, no matter what, the Knight of Wands is going to go take it. It's an action card. But yeah, I feel like uncertainty, it's like you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your ability. Determination. This is Wounded Warrior. This is Wounded Warrior. This is like, no matter what, I'm gonna get through this. You will get through it. Yeah, excuse me, confirmation. Angel of transformation. This is, yeah, Spirit, thank you. And we've got the High Priestess here. Power. I feel like the power is within you. You have the power. It's within. People are always looking outside for, outside validation and everything, but you hold the power here. Oh, we've got Page of Pentacles. It's saying look here. Look. Healing. I feel like when you heal as well, like you attract more to you. You heal and you feel good about yourself. You will attract good to you. Good things will happen. Now I'm going to do a few oracles. We've got resilience here. Yeah, I feel like it gives me like 10 of Wands energy here, but I feel like no matter what, just keep going. And don't feel like you've got to do everything overnight, You've got a realisation. I feel like, again, this could even make you realise that, that awakening thing, like, these things don't happen to us, it happens for us. That kind of, same kind of energy. Maybe somebody don't have faith in themselves when you see a Two of Swords. It's like, even though you might not see the whole picture, I feel like there's a determined energy here to leave something behind. Got the dark moon here, the void. This gives me the new moon because the new moon is the dark moon. It's the void. It's like the time of transition as well, the time where it's the best time to get on that wave and ride that wave and feel like, because it makes you wonder how what is it? The 20th of December are we on? Or the 19th? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, there's a new moon. It doesn't make sense. This should be the first of the month. Or yesterday would have been the first of the month. I mean, September means sept, means seven. So you can tell things are mixed up. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What message, what guidance do we have? This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Thank you. Love you. Creation. Number 39. This is the Beaver Moon creation here. And I shall read this card to you. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. I am a mighty creatrix. It is my birthright to create. That's an affirmation. There is a good reason for the saying, busy as a beaver. For the beaver is truly an industrious animal. Not only do they create sophisticated architectural lodges, their semi-submersible homes, but they change the course of rivers and waterways through strategic damming. They create new environments for themselves and other animals. Like the beaver, we too can create with industriousness and vigour. Everyone is creative, not just those who are considered to be creative, such as artists, designers, musicians, and writers. We all can be encouraged to think more creatively, to solve problems outside of square solutions, to invent new ways and to imaginatively break new trails. The moon is the moon of taking action. This moon is the moon of taking action. Northern Hemisphere ancestors at this time would be preparing for winter. They would be preserving food, preparing skins, gathering medicines, strengthening their homes if they were not nomadic, and preparing to move to better hunting grounds if they were. Anyone who didn't work hard at this time would likely suffer greatly for it when winter came. The time to take action is now. Companion, stone or metal, Christ so phase. And I've never heard of that one, so I don't know what that is. But yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying the time is now. Take action now. You know, it could be preparing for winter. Maybe you might not even get being stocked up yet. You know, I feel like Spirit's like saying, yeah, get ready, get prepared, get enough food in. You know, be prepared for the winter. You know, like I did yesterday. We got ready so that I do not now have to leave the house until I take Mimi back to the vets. I just kind of stay here with her and heal her. We've got communication is key here. Yeah, I feel like she's... Oh, it says a personal issue reaches resolution. Thank you, Spirit. So this could be reaching a resolution here, like having that, you know, it could be just that epiphany as well. We could get that awakening, could get that downfall. It says, what do you need to release? I feel like this is something that needs to be released here, and it's from the past, something kind of pain, you know, moving forward. Got to make that change. You can't stay stuck in that same energy. I feel like it's freedom from whatever it was, and it could, you know, in the lower self could be anything. And I mean, addictions could be anything. People can be addicted to food, you know, addicted to hard things, addicted to alcohol. And alcohol is on. You've got all, especially at this time. This is like the worst time. It's like, you know, this is why it upsets me around at this time, because, you know, a lot of people drink and a lot of people get angry and a lot of people fight and a lot of kids suffer. And the domestic violence rates go sky high during this period. And I know that's to be a fact. So I feel like, you know, protect yourself as well. If you could be around these kind of people, you know, them angry drunks. Ugh, I can't angry drunks are the worst. Oh, this is a new moon. It says new moon. Expect a powerful change. Expect this powerful change here, because the answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming. And I'm going to see what these cards say for you. Expect a powerful change. I don't know where I'm going to find this. It's not even got a number. Has it got an index? Oh, we have. New moon eclipse. If you want affirmation, then you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in this situation you are asking about, then this is it. If you want affirmation. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work, but be prepared. It could be quite a ride. And events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Attune to the moon. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings for this card. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego. And then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. So I feel like this is, there's a positive turnaround here. And, taking advantage of the moon cycles, not just, witches and that, and warlocks take advantage of it, just people, just normal people can just do this, use it to your advantage, for positive, not for negative. The answers you need are coming. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth. But remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. The answers you may well come soon. The issue you're facing could well be one or a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Least said, soonest mended. It's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself any issues with your words. Words have an enormous power. As metaphysician Florence Scovel Shinn put it, your word is your wand. You create magic and your own reality every time you express yourself. Attune to the moon. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. Additional meanings for this card. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? You need to laugh off this situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. The teaching. Talk, and more talk as the emotional full moon moves into the communicative sign of Gemini. It's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate an enjoyable social event. Since the full moon in Gemini is a great time for socialising, this card also augurs well for any study you're either taking or considering. I know it's not the full moon in Gemini, but that could be, this, I'm sure it's just been. I'm sure we've just had the full moon that's just gone. So this could change could have already occurred. You've got wise decision here. Accurate, brilliant, organised and validated. Yeah, you might just need to get something off your chest, but remain calm. It's saying, see the humour here. Look at these two little puppies. It's like them reading tarot. Oh, that's just too cute. That's just like the cutest card ever. You might even have a dog that looks like one of these, and this could resonate for you. It says levity, perspective, wisdom, and playful. See the humour. Yeah, sometimes you just got to laugh it off. My sense of humour is what saved me, besides its heavenly spirit as well, the Most High, the angels and my ancestors. But my sense of humour, you've got to have a sense of humour in this world. You really do. And it's sometimes people they lose that sense of humour, and it's like, no, you need to have a sense of humour. The fool will have a sense of humour. Oh, we've got don't compromise here, and I feel like this is to do with love as well. Don't compromise here. Boundaries, assertiveness, courage, and unwavering. Don't compromise. Yeah, there's no compromise in here. It's like it's your life. You do what you need to do. Don't let anybody make you compromise between something, especially integrity. You never compromise your integrity. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. What message do we have for the collective? Thank you. We love you. Oh, angels are watching over you. Yeah, don't compromise it. Come out. Nah, you see that's like double confirmation. So you are supported, protected, loved, and encouraged. I feel like somebody's angels are watching over you here. So don't compromise anything. I'm going to read them, and you will know they're watching over you. So somebody might need to hear that. I'm just split it on that. This card is absolute divine confirmation that your angels are with you now. You may have been seeing signs and asking yourself, oh, my light's gone out again. My moon. That is strange. Why does the moon not want to light up? You may have been seeing signs and asking yourself, is this a message from my angels? It's perfectly normal to question. Even we do the same thing. Even we do the same thing from time to time. However, this card is your validation that the message you're receiving are angelic in nature. Trust the signs. Trust your intuition. Your angels are near you now. Color activation: white and purple. The color white is a reminder that your energy first. You're always connected to the divine. The color purple helps you feel connected to your divine. And to know you're truly on the right path. That was confirmation. That double confirmation. You're truly on the right path, you see. The colour purple, that was a movie, wasn't it, about domestic violence. Don't compromise. Sometimes people come into our lives and challenge our boundaries or commitments to our visions. Your ability to stay strong in the face of such challenges is serving you well. Others may not be pleased with your decisions and conviction to your goals, but that's all right. Stand your ground. Your guardian angels are patting you on the back and applauding you for your strength. Colour activation: orange and red. Orange energy encourages healthy boundaries and thriving relationships. The colour red allows us to perceive the energy exchange with others. We've got here Archangel Chamuel here, light green, happiness, vibrancy, energy, and hope. Yeah, because there's always hope. Now we will have a little angel whisper before we leave. What is meant for you will never pass you by. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Look, a chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all the things that are out of control and move forward. There is more beautiful things ahead than anything you leave behind. Thank you, Spirit. You see how the angels work. You see. You know. Spirit knows. Heavenly Spirit, heavenly angels. Any messages for the collective before we close out this reading? Thank you and love you. This is some big deck. I think it's like 3 in 1. Thank you, Spirit. We are always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel like you are alone in a situation, just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. We've got 1, 2, 3 vision here. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. This is what makes you unique. Remember that as you steer the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. Affirmation: my path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. Yeah, there's something, we cannot compare ourselves to anybody else or listen to anybody else's opinion when it's our life. I mean, they have an opinion, I'm going to say it counts. We've got 1919 transformation here. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Here it is. The magician with the moon. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connections to new beginnings. Affirmation. I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. Yeah, I feel like this is releasing. This is a time to release. This is a time to change. This new moon is powerful. You might not be able to see it, but it's there. It's like people might not see that, that angels and that around us, but they're there. We've got self-reliance here. The, the time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. Affirmation. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. I feel like Spirit wants me to pull one of these. There's something here. There must be a message for me to even think about this. Yeah, we've got lifting the veil, question everything. Anything unaligned must go. Question everything. Yeah, Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study and higher learning. Yeah, we can't believe everything that we were taught in these schools, because these schools were created by these Freemasons to brainwash everyone into, because it's like when you tell somebody something over and over again, they start to believe it's the truth, But now that we're going through the Great Awakening, so we can't stop this, and there's no end to this world. It's changing. The devil's time is up. The child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So I feel like listening to your intuition as well. Like if you've been told something that all your life to be that this is the case, and then you're inside your little intuition is telling you, your little feeling saying, no, I feel like this is what it is. I feel like you are a child of the cosmos. We are all stars. We all going to shine brightly one day in the firmament. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. I love being weird, mate. I love just being myself. I don't like to copy anybody else. It's not the way. Yeah, surrender to the sweetness here. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, making love to life. Yeah, make love to life. Just instead of seeing the world as a dark, horrible, evil place, see the world in all the beauty that it is. And you as well, because we are all part of it. We're all joined together. So if you're feeling have bad thoughts against the world, you're having bad thoughts against yourself. You're a child of the cosmos. Be cosmic. Cosmic energy. Being yourself. It says, we the Athas, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. This could be even about somebody's mum on the other side. All paths lead home. This is what I was saying about it. All these religions, that segregate everyone. But all paths leads home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Yeah, I've seen some of the most beautiful Christians, yeah. And, it's like, and I've seen some of the most evil Christians. I've seen some of the most beautiful Muslims, but then I've seen some of the worst evil Muslims. It's not religion. It's a faith in a higher power, But religion does segregate us. Yeah, look, you are not alone again. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though we're far apart. I need to sing that song. I need to play that song. Yeah, you're not alone. I feel like this is, look, and we've got boundaries again. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. The weight of the world. Somebody needs maybe carrying the weight of the world. Somebody needs to put down some boundaries. Somebody could be here, try it from the past, trying to make you feel like, trying to make you responsible for something that happened way back. no, no, that's not going to happen. But you're not alone. And that is from your angels and your ancestors and all your spirit guides. Just listen from the Most High. All glory to the Most High. You know, spirit works through me. I take no credit, but I don't. I really don't. But I've loved passing the message on, and I love like sharing my gifts. But I hope everyone has a super Saturday. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And yep, Merry Christmas to everyone. I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.